bodybuilding.com, and we are en route to the 2008 Olympia, back with Dexter Jackson.
Yes.
Here in Jacksonville, Florida. Dex, it's hard to believe it's been a year, but here we are back at this same table.
Same table.
On another run for the Olympia.
Yes, yes.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling good, looking good, obviously. Looks like you put on a little bit of weight, and I know that's something you were looking to do this past year.
Right. Yep, yes, getting ready to train, drinking my pre-workout drink here.
What do we got? I see we got the Nano Vapor, one of the new pieces from Muscle Tech. Very good. I know a lot of the guys raving about this stuff. What else do we have here, though?
Well, we got Luke Hardcore and Creakic Hardcore.
Creakic Hardcore.
Right.
What does this combination do?
It puts the body in anabolic state.
And what better state to be in but the anabolic state, other than the state of Florida, of course.
Hey, that's a good one, Bob.
Thank you. We'll write that one down there. But good stuff. So obviously, this is your pre-training ritual, I assume.
Right. Good stuff, man.
Absolutely. Obviously, and this is particularly for pre-workout. Is that correct? The Nano Vapor.
Particularly for a pre-workout, right?
Kind of gets the blood moving, gets some the little heat generating in there.
Yes.
I know I talked to a lot of the other guys. They all seem to be really liking this one here.
Yeah, I love it, man.
No, let me get this right in this one because I keep messing this one up. Vapors before. What do you take post-workout?
Halo.
Anabolic Halo.
Anabolic Halo.
Gotcha. Okay. I got to keep getting these ones in the right order. What happens if I take them in reverse? Do I get smaller?
Well, Bob, I think anything will help you right now.
No. All right, Dex. Hard to believe, but it's almost a year later. We're here, 9 weeks out of the Olympia. Obviously, a little shoulder workout today. What's the weight at right now?
Right now, about 245.
So you're close to that. You were trying to get up to about 250. I know in a radio interview we did a while back on Pro Bodybuilding Weekly.
Right.
Are you going to actually get to 250, or is that just kind of a margin you were looking
actually,
for?
I just started my diet 2 weeks ago. I was 250, so
you made it.
Yeah, I did make it.
There's a little bit of speculation on the net after we did the radio interview. Some people thought you were actually going to compete at 250. Obviously, no, that's not the case.
No, if you listen to what I said you're going to get up to 250
right.
and come down about 237, 238. That's my goal for this year.
Looks like you're in great shape for this far out for 9 weeks.
Yeah. You know, it's ate pretty clean on off season. You know, after the Arnold, so I wanted to keep it tight and put on some quality muscle. So I put on a lot of quality muscle actually. When I hit 250, I still had abs and still looking pretty good.
Well, you bumped it up from last year's Olympia to the Arnold, obviously, noticeably. Right. People said, man, Dexter's a little bit bigger. We didn't think he could keep his waistline, his lines in check, but you did. Right. Now you're looking to bump it up another notch from the Arnold to the Olympia?
Yeah, I was 233. So, you know, if I can get up 237, anywhere between 233 and 237, you know, we've done our job. So that's what we're trying to do, accomplish for Olympia.
You got it. How'd that feel, Dex?
Woo! It's heavy, man. Heavy.
You got your own show, the Dexter Jackson Classic. How is it juggling being a promoter and getting ready for the Olympia?
It's tough, but it's a passion. You know, it's giving back. Mm-hmm. You know, I also got Special Olympics involved this year. You know, that's one thing I want to do, and you know, and not just your average bodybuilding show. You know, I want to turn this into like a fitness festival in years to come.
You know what? I think it's great, though, Dex, that you're not only able to juggle, too, and give a little bit back to the bodybuilding community, but obviously with the proceeds going to Special Olympics, giving back that way as well.
Exactly. You know, and, you know, just got a whole ton of prizes for the winners and stuff that all the different companies that sent, you know, that sent me some, you know, some of their supplements, what have you, to give to the competitors, which is, you know, I thank you very much for all those guys who sponsor me out there and send your product for the competitors, because without them, you know, would be no show. So thank you very much for that. And I got Tony Novak is the guy that, you know, makes the jackets for
makes
Arnold
the jackets,
Classic.
Right, for the Arnold.
That made my Arnold Classic jackets for 3 times in a row.
You got a few, you got a whole closet full of those things.
Yeah, I got 3 of them. And he's making the jackets for my show as well. All the overall winners. Plus I got a nice leather jacket made for the Figure Pro girls. So, you know, it's just a whole lot. I got 2 VIP tickets for the Olympia that's going to auction for the Special Olympics as well. So valued at $700 each. So shout out to Weeder for that.
By the way, double extra large.
Wow, these burn like hell.
What's next? We got the post-workout done.
Yeah, I got to drink my shake right quick.
Let's do it. What we got? Ah, the anabolic halo. Good stuff. Were you on the research team on this? Because I know they gave this to a few of the guys first to try out before they even released it. Were you one of those guys that was able to try this out?
Yeah, yeah.
So they actually sent you a questionnaire afterwards and said, all right, what do you think?
Yeah, of course, always.
So what did you think?
I thought it was awesome.
Pretty good stuff?
Oh yeah. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I hadn't been able to make the gains that I made, so it had to be the anabolic halo.
Sure.
And there's nothing else, there's nothing else that I can think of.
So vapor before?
Vapor before.
Halo after.
Halo after.
Okay. I got to get this stuff straight. It's time for me to...
That's why you're small.
Huh?
You got to start taking this.
Small? 265 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Come on, Dex. How was it kicking around at 250? I mean, because that sounds kind of uncharted territory for you. You're used to being the lean guy. Actually, if anything, and I've known you for many years, Dex, you kind of almost gone down and built yourself back up for this show.
Well, hey,
always tough to keep weight on. So how was it at 250?
I still was lean, don't get me wrong.
No, I saw you in pictures. I mean, you were still fine.
But I was 250, and I've never carried that weight around. And man, let me tell you, my back was
really
screaming to lose some weight. But I feel good now. Now I'm dieting and doing some cardio. I've lost about 5 pounds, which is, I've been dieting now for about 2 weeks. And I feel good now.
I don't know, bodybuilders for some odd reason, as we both know, seem to get kind of thrown into two categories. You're either a mass monster or you're one of the smaller guys. Right. Which is kind of amusing at 240 that you can be a smaller guy, but you know what I mean.
Right.
But could you be one of those first guys to bridge that gap? That guy with that perfect balance where they go, he's not getting dwarfed by anybody. He's also got some of the best symmetry out there. Shouldn't that be a Mr. Olympia?
I think so. I think I can pull that off, man. With the size that I put on, coming in about 235, 237, somewhere around there. At 5'6.5", I don't see why not.
Absolutely.
What I think is you got a lot of younger guys. Phil Heath, you got Dennis Wolf. You got younger guys that's coming up, and Kai Green.
Sure.
You got these guys that are in the same type of condition that I'm in.
Right.
So it puts Jay, in a predicament here. Jay's got to be the guy that, hey, I got to come and match condition with these guys.
And he knows that.
You see what I'm saying? So if he doesn't, I think any one of the three of us can beat this, can win this title, man.
And you've done many appearances with Jay, obviously, in this off season, and he seems to have kept himself a little bit leaner. He's actually kind of gone the opposite way of what you need to do.
Right.
He doesn't need the size. Smart move on Jay's point?
No. Diet year round, no.
So you think it'll be tougher for him, actually, to maintain?
I don't think he'll be in shape. I think he'll be the same because Jay don't know how to make the proper adjustments. I've said that before.
Sure.
He's going to look the same as he did last year. He's not going to be the best Jay you ever seen.
Which is obviously why your game plan
he
is
could,
what it is.
but he don't know how to make the proper adjustments. That's what I feel.
Sure. Which is obviously why your game plan is...
If Jay comes in 100%, Jay's winning. Bottom line.
Dex, we did the radio interview. We had a couple of quotes on there which people completely got backwards. One we've already gone over, and that was you're going to be 250 on stage. We know that's obviously not true. 250 in the off season, we'll see where you end up on stage. But the other one, which I thought was even more interesting, was that people somehow misconstrued it. You said that if you didn't win the Olympia this year, that you were done. And that was absolutely not what you said.
All right, let me